Hey everyone, and welcome to Nathan Hart Music. So about 5 years ago, I released a video during COVID time where I went through Soundation, the DAW software, and at this time, I don't know how it's happened, but it's had a whopping 30,000 plus views, which to a lot of YouTubers might not sound a lot. For me, that was mental. I think it's amazing that happened. So thank you all for the support with that. What I do, nearly 6 years on, is ultimately revisit Soundation and see what's changed, see what we can use, and see how we can create some modern music. So we're going to look at inputting MIDI chords in today and also using the beat maker to start making an original beat. So this is the first of my Soundation videos, revisiting the software, and I hope you enjoy. So as you can see on the screen, I've gone onto Google, the usual stuff, and I've gone onto soundation.com. Nice and simple. Brings us up onto our main website. Now, if you've not got an account, you need to sign up at the top right. You can, if you have a Google account like I do, simply click on login or sign up and then just go through your Google account. It'll set it up pretty much instantly. If you don't have that, then just simply use your actual email address, follow all the prompts to create your profile. Then you should get a screen that looks like this. Now, if it's the first time you've used the software, you won't have the untitled projects that I've got on the screen here. So what you're going to do, naturally, is you're going to go and create project. Now, when you get to create a project, you're going to be then greeted with the DAW screen. So as you can see, it's currently loading. There we go. So just to very quickly take you through some stuff. So on the right here, this is where if I click, look, you'll see we've got a sound library at the top right. Underneath, we have upgrades, so you can upgrade your plan if that's what you wish to do. You can also export your files and so on from there. If I want to get rid of that, I'm just going to click that again. What I'm going to do today, so our channels are going to be here. So this is where all our instruments, where my cursor is going to be set. And then this bit here in the middle, where my cursor is currently circling, is going to be our main project area. So if I go on Add Channel, I'm going to start with the beat maker. Okay, so from here, we're going to look at the beat maker channel. So if I load that in, you'll notice that if I click down here on the left, there's nothing actually there. So I'm going to go and edit beat maker. And currently there are no samples actually in there. So we can't create anything. So what I'm going to do is you see this little bit here where it says make a beat and all those bits. I'm going to click onto make a beat and then it will automatically take me to the list of beats that I can do. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for this example, take vinyl drums. And I'm going to simply left click, drag and drop it in. He says, maybe onto this bit. There we go. And now we've got it. Then if I go and create a region, it now brings up our beat maker. So I'm going to get rid of the beats here by selecting over here. Right, so we've got a kick. Sounds about like a snare. I know it's a vinyl sound. Snare here. There we go. Hi-hat, and so on. So what I'm going to do is a good way to get started is to put a kick drum on each first beat. So 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. That's going to give you a nice steady kind of pull and rhythm to start with. If we put the snare on 2, like so. Now you'll notice that when I looked at the vinyl, it recommended that we went to, I think it was 98 beats per minute. So to be honest, with lo-fi hip-hop, it tends to be very slow. So I'm even going to go lower than that. And I could be wrong because I can't remember. So to start with, I'm going to type in 78 and press enter. So just to clarify, BPM is how fast or slow a piece of music goes. So now I'm just going to add a hi-hat on 1 and 3. So all I do is left click and it will go in. Okay, but on my last one, I want an open hi-hat. Okay. Sorry, I opened that wrong. I sent it there. There we go. Right, I'm going to also add this kick here just to add an extra oomph to our kick. What's this snare like? Okay, so I'm just going to do that for now. Now, if I play this beat, okay, I'm actually going to make it a little bit faster. Let's make it, take it up to 80. Okay, so I'm going to click it back. Now I'm going to make it a bit more interesting. When you do kicks, think about adding them on the 1 and the 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in these boxes. I'm going to add one there. I'm going to add one there. On the snare, I'm actually going to just put it on 4 because I want to make it sound a bit half time. So to make up for the lack of the snare here, what I'm actually going to do is add another kick there. Okay. And then let's see how that sounds. Now we've got a much more interesting beat, I would argue. Now, if I wanted to, I'm not going to today, but there's a lot of other sounds you'll see here, like rides, effects, and so on. Right, so if I just go to the top, the right here, sorry, I'm going to then go to the top right of this, and you'll see that I've got the loop icon appear. I'm going to click and drag and take that to the end of 4. So that's how we make beats. Okay, now the great thing is, and again, it's a simple way of saying this, because obviously I appreciate there's a lot of different ways you can make beats, and we'll have a whole channel lesson, dedicated to beats and looking at different patterns we could create with that in the future. But for today, we're going to stick with that. Now, what I want to do is I'm then going to go on to adding another new channel, which is here, and I'm going to go on to instrument channel. And you'll notice that I've got simple synth written there. Now, what I want to do, top right here, go back to our sounds. And what I want to do is go on MIDI melodies and chords. So if you're sat there thinking, well, I don't know how to do chords, I'm not sure how to input them, I will make a video on inputting MIDI chords into Soundation. And the link for all those videos as they come out will be available in the description below. So we're going MIDI melody and chords. The great thing here is it's already done for you. Now, I've created a lo-fi one, so let's go on pop chords just for now. He says, they do normally load up. Kind of did. Right, I'm going to take the lo-fi chords, I'm going to drop them in. So as you can hear there, what's happening is they've already put in a chord sequence in the key of C major. So down here, if it says a C on its own without a small m, like the M here, C means it's going to be in a major key, so it's going to be quite upbeat sounding, whereas the minor symbol, the small m next to the letter, is indicating it's going to be a sad sounding piece. Now what I've done is I've ultimately put this in, and I'm going to press play. It's here. Issue here is, if you notice, it says simple synth. So I'm going to click left next to simple synth. And what I want to do is where it says simple synth, I'm going to select it. And I'm going to go to GM2. And you'll see we've got the different types of piano. I'm going to select electric piano. And now the VST for an electric piano will load in. And now I'm going to press play. And that's better. And that is how nice and easy using Soundation in 2025 can be. Apologies for the quick cut off there. It's just because I had an issue with my computer. So to clarify, there's going to be a lot more Soundation videos coming your way. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more on that, and click the bell to get notified when those videos will be released. To finish off, I'm just going to play the piece that I've just had with a nice bit of a lo-fi hip-hop inspired backdrop. So thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thank you.